Hey guys, what's going on? It's Midwestern Piper here, coming at you for the Buckeye Piper Christmas giveaway. First off, I'm smoking Missouri Meerschaum Christmas Edition little corncob pipe. Inside, I have Golden Days of Yore by Cornell and Deal. Super good stuff. It's a little minty. I didn't really like it at first, but after the 2 or 3 bowls, I'm starting to actually really enjoy it. So, Buckeye Piper, your little story you had for your Christmas story, how you figured out Santa wasn't real. One question I have for you: did your grandpa deny it at all? Or your family, did they say, no, that's not actually Grandpa, that's Santa? Or did they just come out clean with it and just be like, yeah, that was Grandpa? Oh, that's funny. You guys are like little detectives. The question is, explain one of your favorite Christmas memories. One that comes to mind is my senior year. My parents gave me a Christmas gift. I had one Christmas gift that year, all right, and I opened it up, and it was, it was actually this. It's in my stepmom made a scrapbook, so I still have all this crap. But I opened it up, and it was Touch Tunes slipper speakers. And you look at this guy, he's got these slippers on his head. They're like earphones, and my stepmom was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be great for when you go to college, you know, you don't have to have headphones, or when you go to the gym, you can just take your slippers off and put them, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is nice, yeah, really cool. You know, as you should, you can't ever, show your hand. I was kind of bummed out. I was like, man, this is kind of a shit Christmas, you know, but you don't really complain because you didn't know if your parents back then were having a hard time that year or not. But I opened it up, and it actually was a ticket to Hawaii to go with my friend to watch his uncle retire in the Navy. It was an awesome Christmas, something I'll never forget. And one little story from that trip, we got held over in Los Angeles right before we were about to head off to Hawaii, and me and my buddy was in a McDonald's, and we were 17, you know, so we wanted to get some booze. So my bright idea was, let's look for a homeless guy. And we found this guy in the McDonald's, and he was like, he kind of had a gimp, you know, he had a cane. He was walking real slow. He was kind of had a hunchback. He was older, probably in his 70s. Looked really weathered. And I was like, this is the guy. He's homeless, you know, you can kind of tell he has that vibe. So we went up to him and we said, hey, if we give you this $40, can you get us a 30-pack of beer, and then you can keep the change? And he said, yeah, that sounds good. So we started walking with him towards the gas station, which was right down the road. And as we're walking, he all of a sudden sprints and books it across 5 lanes of traffic in LA. And we were so taken aback because we realized that it was just a facade. So we started chasing after him because it was $40 for us, 17. That was a lot of money. And we started chasing him and chasing him. Eventually, we got to an alley, and we looked at each other and we were like, no, we've seen too many movies, so we're not going to chase him down this alley. So yeah, he got away, you know, maybe he needed the $40, so whatever, I hope you spent it right. And, you know, so we found another homeless guy to do the same thing for us. He actually came through and got us the beer, and we had a good time that night. But yeah, that was my little story of getting, robbed in LA. Luckily, we didn't get robbed by gunpoint or anything, we just had a guy with a gimmick, you know. I just thought that was so funny. I don't know why. But yeah, that was my favorite Christmas memory. Thanks for listening, and thanks for doing this Christmas giveaway, Buckeye Piper. I think it's a really nice thing for people to do is a giveaway. So thank you for letting us be involved and letting us tell our stories and listening. So Merry Christmas and happy piping.